Bars closing, burn, chairs turned up on the floor, neon leaking through the door like a secret under the door. You wipe the last clean glass and ask if I'm staying late. I shrug and spin the safe dial while the clock hands hesitate. There's a ledger on the table with a cover worn and torn, edges curl like cigarettes from too many nights to mourn. My cufflinks catch the lamplight when I turn another page, and I see his name in columns like a sentence on a cage. We used to share one jacket, walking home from younger days, two kids counting pocket change and learning grown-up ways. He could turn a backroom card game into something like a prayer. I could read a man's intentions by the way he pulled a chair. I got pulled into the numbers, he got pulled into the street. I kept shaving little figures to keep trouble off his feet. Every cut I made in silence bought him one more quiet year, till the gaps turned into chasms and the bill came due right here. See, you think the heavy choices, living, gun, smoke in a shop, but the hardest line you cross is ink you never talk about. I've been smoothing out his edges till there's nowhere left to slide. Now the books run clean and honest, and it's him on the wrong side. I'm the quiet hand that balances the night. Every number on this page turns a favor into mine. I'm the whisper in the back room, keeping all these wolves polite. If the streets are gonna sleep, someone balances the night. I don't raise my voice, I just tilt the scales inside. I'm the quiet hand that balances the night. There's a small brass key on the blotter, little teeth that know the vault, revolver in the top drawer, casting shadows like a fall. Your rag squeaks on the counter as the front lights flicker out. In the hallway, old fridge humming like it's drowning out a shout. I draw a line beneath his number, let the total stand alone. Close the cover with a thumbprint like a seal of polished stone. I could call him from this office, say don't walk that corner road, but the man I am keeps breathing in the silence of the cold. You don't see the quiet tables where the city really been. You just hear about promotion and the way a story ends. If you ever shake my hand, kid, watch the pen, not what I say. 'Cause the coldest kind of mercy is the debt I don't delay. I'm the quiet hand that balances the night. Every favor that I cancel pulls a brother from the light. I'm the ledger in the back room, while the front looks clean and bright. If the streets are gonna sleep, someone balances the night. Raise your glass to all the faces that slip softly from your sight. I'm the quiet hand that balanced them against the price of staying right. Click shut behind you, hallway cameras blinking sleep. You take the leather chair across from me, try not to breathe too deep. Desk lamp draws a circle on the ledger and the floor. There's a glass ring on the wood from nights we don't count anymore. Wall clock ticks like footsteps, pacing in a narrow hall. You say you wanna be like us, I say you better hear it all. These columns on the paper aren't just ink and crooked lines. Every figure leans on faces, every total ties and binds. I've watched favors turn to bargains, watched a promise turn to steel. Signed a name and knew that someone wouldn't get their final deal. When a balance won't stay even, when a debt won't disappear, somebody dials my number and I make the problem clear. You think it's all the quiet suit and walking cold through any room, but the numbers start to murmur long before they start to bloom. When the numbers start to bleed, they all look to me. I keep the ledger clean on the wrong side of the street. No spotlight on my face, no stories with my name, just a steady hand that settles what this city cannot tame. When the numbers start to bleed, boy, they all look to me. Tell me, are you sure that's who you really wanna be? with a briefcase by my feet. Closed it on a younger man who thought he'd never taste defeat. Slid an envelope across the grain, watched a shaking hand receive. Saw a shadow in the hallway, not once turn and take its leave. Every tidy little entry, every signature I gave, built a tower made of secrets I still carry to the grave. This city doesn't love you, it just rents you for a while. Hands you keys and leather seats and lets you think it likes your style. But the higher up you're counting, and the more you think you own, the more you start to wonder what you'll pay to die alone. When the numbers start to bleed, they all look to me. I keep the ledger steady while the streets forget to sleep. No headlines on my fall, no statue in the square, just a name inside a notebook and a man in a quiet chair. When the numbers start to bleed, boy, they all look to me. If you wanna walk like a real man, know the price before you agree. When the numbers start to bleed and the walls leaning tight, you'll remember what I told you in this little circle of light. Look at eating from the hillside. Well, look at eating from the hillside. There's a badge print showing through this back, pressed like a bruise under this shirt. And I keep tracing water rains on this count, counting every time I acted like it didn't hurt. I came in with polished shoes and a fresh white shirt, straight out the academy gate. Thought a clean report and steady hands were all I need to keep a crooked street straight. Then one envelope slid across a locker bench, just as thank you for a favor, nothing much. It felt like nothing when I took it, kid, but that's the first time the line moved under my touch. And this city don't care what side you're on. If you keep the wheels in time, it just feeds the man who bend the rules and never ride it in the line. I'm the man on both sides of the line. One hand on the badge, one hand in the crime. Walk past the tape like the rules are mine. Talk to every wolf and call it a sign. I'm the shadow in the mirror of the flashing light, the hush in the siren when it cuts the night. I keep the city from tearing itself apart, even while it's carving slow across my heart. Last week down by the docks they called me, said a truck went missing near the pier. I filed it in with half the story, left the rest folded in an envelope here. There's a locker in a back room full of paper ghosts with my tired name stamped on the top, and a bottom drawer with a cold brass badge waiting for the night I finally make a stop. If I was talking to that rookie in the mirror, I'd say pick a side and don't you slide. The first time you blink at a heavy hand, you're already working for the other side. But I climbed every quiet deal like a stairwell, now I'm 3 floors down a mountain lie. So I hold this stool like a witness stand, stay upright while the years walk by. I'm still the man on both sides of the line. One hand on the badge, one hand in the grind. Walk past the tape like the rules are mine, trading little cuts of soul for borrowed time. I'm the ghost behind the mirror of the flashing light, the hush and the siren when it splits the night. If this city gets to sleep at all tonight, it's 'cause men like me are paying things we can't put right. Room key on the table, plastic tag with a faded 9. The thin curtain barely holding back the blinking motel sign. There's a map on the bed, all folded where the state lines break. Coffee in a paper cup, gone cold beside this pen and page. Boots by the door still dusty from that last back road I took. Phone face down on the dresser so I don't see if you look. Television in the corner, throwing shadows on the floor. I write your name and then I stop, 'cause you don't need what I've done before. I carry quiet envelopes from back rooms with no clocks. Watch the way a handshake changes when you open certain locks. Parked in alley, waited hours, lights off, engine warm and low. Learn which doors to never knock on, learn which debts you never owe. I kept my voice like gravel, kept my eyes on exits first. Never asked for explanation, only listened for the words. Now every street that knew my tires is whispering my name. So I took the highway out before they ever taught you shame. You say a man can turn around, you say I'm more than what I paid. But I've seen what follows footprints when you step out of the shade. So I'm putting miles between my sins and your front door. Every marker that I pass is one less reason you see more of the things I had to carry, of the names I had to write. Let this engine do the talking as it hums all through the night. Yeah, I'm putting miles between my sins and where you sleep. If I have to be the outlaw, I'll be the one who leaves you clean. Diner sign is humming over chrome and empty chairs. Jukebox in the corner, waiting coins and midnight prayers. I take a blue face in the window, watch the pumps across the lot. There's a waitress pouring coffee like she's seen my kind of lot. Newspaper on the counter with some headline I don't read. My reflection in the sugar glass looks older than my deeds. I write one last line to you, then fold it back within, 'cause the safest thing I'll ever put your way is what I never sent. There was a night I almost turned this dusty wheel around. Picture of you in the visor, hands too heavy to come down. But this dashboard knows my history, every scramble, every call. So I push it through the darkness and let the asphalt take it all. So I'm putting miles between my sins and your front door. Every marker that I pass is one less ghost you're guilty for. All the shadows in my rear view, let them chase this steel and chrome. You deserve a quiet doorway that don't answer to my phone. Yeah, I'm putting miles between my sins and where you lie. If I have to ride forever, I'll be the one who says goodbye. blinking at the door. Soft click of the heavy latch, carpet swallowing my steps once more. Floor to ceiling sheets of glass, with the city laid out small. Desk lamp on a stack of folders, shadows climbing up the wall. Safe set back behind a picture, numbers only I still know. Elevator held on standby, no one up here but the glow. Chessboard frozen on the side table, game I never got to end. I'm the last one in this building, every camera is my friend. Started out in backrooms counting, learned to listen more than speak. Learn which hand to shake in public, which to call on different weeks. Built a tower out of favors, every floor another debt. Told myself a man like me can't fall as long as he won't forget. Now my phone can move a meeting, move a life with just one ring. Men who used to walk above me bring me everything they bring. But for every quiet promise that I hammered into rule, there's a note inside my ledger marked, remember you're the tool. They see glass and leather chairs, they see a calm and steady grin. They don't see the codes I change each time I let somebody in. Up here looks like pure control when you stare from far below. But the higher that you build it, boy, the less you're free to go. Top floor locks, I trust the steel more than the hands I raised. I run the city from a room, no one reaches uninvited to my face. If you wanna feel like a legend, learn to stand behind the glass. Yeah, top floor locks, I'm the last light when the night rolls past. But a man who guards his kingdom still gets locked in with his past. Monitors along the sidewalk show the lobby, show the gate. Every suit that hits my hallway, I can watch them hesitate. Fingerprint on every drawer, reinforced along the frame. I sleep inches from the safe door, just in case they speak my name. There's a jacket on the coat stand that I never take downstairs. Different shoulders, different posture, that was back when I was theirs. Now I pace between the window and the cold edge of my desk, like a watchdog in a kennel that he built with his success. I press my palm against the window, feel the night home through the pain. Little rivers drawn in headlights, all the streets that know my name. I could vanish in the sedan, driving till these lights are dust. But a man who trained himself control don't walk out on just a gust. So I turn back to the shadows and the folders on the floor. Count the locks that keep me breathing, count the doors I can't restore. Every layer of protection is another line I crossed. Every step up to this office was another version lost. Top floor locks, I trust the steel more than the men below. I move the city like a switchboard that I never get too close. If you wanna walk like a boss kid, learn the doors you do not pass. Yeah, top floor locks, I'm the last light in the tower glass. Cause a man who builds his fortress still can't lock out what he has. Top floor locks, I bought my peace with every name I signed. You can chase this kind of power, you can't stand where I align. But when you're the one they answer, you hear footsteps in the brass. Top floor locks around your heartbeat and the ghost behind the glass. Cold on empty platform, vending machine humming low. My name's not on the schedule, but this train still knows my road. Suitcase by my boot, handle worn from years of quiet moves. Ticket folded in my pocket, like a secret I once proved. Fluorescent lights are buzzing, one by one they start to fade. When the doors slide back in silence, I don't hesitate. I used to move this city like a hand beneath its coat. Pulled the strings on quiet meetings, set the numbers, cleared the notes. Kept my name off all the papers, kept my face out of the frame. Let the loud ones chase the fever while I rearrange the game. But every street you think you're owning takes a payment from your bones. And the nights grow heavy on you when you're never really home. The steel line's running out forever, black blood through the country veins. There's a point where every legend has to board a different train. I'm the silent man on the last night train, leaving this city behind. Build my power in the shadow of its lights, now I slip out of its mind. No parade, no curtain call, just the rhythm of the wheel and the frame. If you wanna move in silence, you learn to love a last night train. Fields slide by like pages from a book I never read. Old bridge over the river, all that weight above my head. In the glass I see a stranger with my eyes but not my name. Just a man who chose to vanish before someone else could claim. Every deal I left unfinished, every favor half repaid. They'll keep talking in the alleys long after I've gone away. Some men stay until the city takes the last of what they are. Spend their courage by the bottle just to die behind the bar. Me, I'd rather watch it shrinking in a window going black. Leave my ghost between the stations, and I'd find my own way back. I'm the silent man on the last night train, leaving this city behind. Build my empire in the shadow of its lights, now I step out of its mind. No parade, no curtain call, just the rhythm and the low steel strain. If you wanna walk like a real man, sometimes you board a last night train. I'm the silent man on the last night train, fading out without a sound. Let the stories stay behind me, let the city keep my crown. the city's alleyways, shadows on the wall, one job left to do. Then I'm gone, no looking back at it all. The phone rings, a voice says, it's time to clean up the mess. I know this life too well, but it's the price I pay for success. I've been the man in the shadows, moving fast and slow, but every step I've taken, the city's been watching me go. Now it's time to leave, but can I break free of its grip? I've been running from myself, but the city won't let me slip. I can hear the hum of the traffic in the distance, the city breathing deep, waiting for its next instance. It knows my name and it's got a hold on my soul. But this is the last time I'm breaking free, taking control. These streets know me and they won't let go. I'm moving on, but the city still holds me close. One last job and I'm walking away. But will I ever truly escape, or will the city always stay? The rain's falling softly as I step into the night, the briefcase in my hand, my conscience still in the fight. I've cleaned up messes, closed doors that should have stayed open, but now it's my turn to vanish, and I'm leaving no token. I can taste the freedom, but the city's got its claws. I can't outrun the past, and it's never too far. But tonight's the night I'll make my move. I'm finally out. If I don't make it this time, I'll forever be left in doubt. I can hear the hum of the traffic in the distance, the city breathing deep, waiting for its next instance. It knows my name and it's got a hold on my soul. But this is the last time I'm breaking free, taking control. These streets know me and they won't let go. I'm moving on, but the city still holds me close. One last job and I'm walking away. But will I ever truly escape, or will the city always stay? Thought I could leave it all behind, but the city won't forget me. It's always in my mind. The lights flicker out, but they're never far away. I'm walking out now, but the city won't let me stray. These streets know me and they won't let go. I'm moving on, but the city still holds me close. One last job and I'm walking away. But will I ever truly escape, or will the city always stay? against the windows, just a sea of quiet light. You stand there in your borrowed jacket, trying hard to breathe it right. Crystal glass half full of water, not the story that you heard. On the corner of this table, there's a pen and just one word. Chessboard frozen mid-decision by the lamp's low amber flame, and a shadow in the top drawer shaped like something with a name. They don't send you here for story, they don't send you here for fun. They send you where the numbers bleed and the talking's mostly done. Downstairs someone's always shouting, trying hard to look like steel. Up here I just move the pieces, make the noise obey the deal. I remember being hungry, like the way you watch these doors, thinking power's in the doorway, not the man who writes the scores. But every handshake hides an interest, every smile is on a sheet. I'm the one who keeps it balanced, so the empire finds its feet. If you wanna last in this line, you can't live to feed your pride. Let the gossip fill the hallways while your thoughts stay deep inside. 'Cause men who move in silence wear the heaviest of chains. We don't carve our names in marble, we just sign and take the blame. Men who move in silence walk the edge and hold the frame. Let the whole room tell the story, men like me don't explain. You can chase the crowd's attention, or you can learn to run the game. But the ones who leave here breathing are the men who don't explain. One day they will slide a briefcase to your corner of the floor, say you handled that one nicely, how'd you like a little more? You'll feel fire in your heartbeat, see a crown in every face. That's the moment that will break you if you try to win the chase. Write it down before it happens, fold it, keep it in your coat. Never speak beyond the numbers, never answer every note. When the question His letters on my knees, ink shaking with the track. Sleeper cabin breathing slow, while the darkness folds its cracks. There's a ticket in my pocket, creased and sweating through my coat. Suitcase under iron seat, holding everything I want. Your name is at the top line, then a pause I never fill. Every time I try to write you, all I taste is what we kill. There's a lamp above this table, swinging soft with every turn, and a river under steel that watched 1,000 bridges burn. You told me in that roadside room, keep turning in your hand. Pick the life that keeps you breathing, or the one that makes you stand. I smirked like it was nothing, like the choice was just a game. But every deal and every favor kept on spelling out my name. Now the corridor lights flicker, and the doors all breathe in time. There's a chessboard in my memory, every move a crooked line. I've been paid in folded envelopes and invoices that don't sleep. Every hallway I've been walking has grown narrow, low and deep. You said, if you ever leave, don't let it look like you were thrown. So I packed before the shout and left the glass and left the phone. I don't run from this life, I choose which bridges burn. I decide what falls behind me when these wheels begin to turn. I'm a shadow in a window, just a name you never learn. I don't run from this life, I choose which bridges burn. Yeah. There's a vending machine humming by the far end of the car. Cold light on the metal panel, humming like a distant bar. I can see a small town platform slide away in muted gold. Faces blurred behind the glass, stories I will never hold. In my pocket there's that motel bill, folded with an old receipt. You were sleeping on the pillow, boots still tangled at your feet. I remember how you whispered, don't you die inside this turn. Now I'm watching all its edges as this train rolls out and burns. I keep my word like a weapon, I lock my doubts in a drawer. I don't beg for any mercy, I just step through one more door. If a man can't leave in silence with his back straight and his nerve, he was never really driving. run from you. I chose which bridge to burn. I don't run from this life. I choose which bridges burn. Man on both sides of the law, holding the city together while it eats him from the inside. You shine that glass like you've been here forever. Same slow circle, same long night. My jacket's hanging on the bar back hook. My tie's undone, but my gun's still tight. There's a badge print showing through this pocket, pressed like a bruise under the shirt. And I keep tracing water rings on this counter, counting every time I acted like it didn't hurt. I came in with polished shoes and a fresh white shirt, straight out the academy gate. Thought a clean report and steady hands were all I need to keep a crooked street straight. Then one envelope slid across a locker bench, just a thank you for a favor, nothing much. It felt like nothing when I took it, kid, but that's the first time the line moved under my touch. The city don't care what side you're on if you keep the wheels in time. It just feeds the men who bend the rules and never write it in the line. I'm the man on both sides of the line, one hand on the badge, one hand in the crime. Walk past the tape like the rules are mine. Talk to every wolf and call it a sign. I'm the shadow in the mirror of the flashing light, the hush in the siren when it cuts the night. I keep this city from tearing itself apart, even while it's carving slow across my heart. Last week down by the docks they called me, said a truck went missing near the pier. I filed it in with half the story, left the rest folded in an envelope here. There's a locker in a back room full of paper ghosts, with my tired name stamped on the top, and a bottom drawer with a cold brass badge, waiting for the night I finally make it stop. If I was talking to that rookie in the mirror, I'd say pick a side and don't you slide. The first time you blink at a heavy I hold this stool like a witness stand. Stay upright while the years walk by. I'm still the man on both sides of the line. One hand on the badge, one hand in the grind. Walk past the tape like the rules are mine. Trading little cuts of soul for a borrowed time. I'm the ghost behind the mirror of the flashing light. The hush in the siren when it splits the night. If this city gets to sleep at all tonight, it's 'cause men like me paying things we can't put right. Drifting off the road, then walls of an old air unit, little room that barely holds. There's a suitcase by the door frame, key tag hanging from the chair, coffee cooling on the table, one more postcard lying there. I write your name along the top line, let the pen just trace the sound. Every letter feels like footsteps turning back toward shaky ground. Fold the corner of the paper, stare at nothing for a while. I can see you in the kitchen, bare feet on that faded tile. Shares a parking lot with this place and the pump lights glow. Chrome stool, empty sugar packets, quiet radio down low. Neon buzzing over menus, half the bulbs already gone. Waitress wiping down the counter just to keep a program on. There's a payphone by the bathroom, little metal, little rust. I can almost hear you breathing through a silence I don't trust. I could dial those 7 numbers, let your hello cross the wire, but the ones I used to ride with still would set your name on fire. I've been living in between lines where the highway threads the past. Every mile I put behind me says this love was built to last. I'm the last motel before the line where a man like me decides if he turns back toward a porch light or keeps driving through the night. I can lay your name on paper, but I can't lay down this life. So I leave it in the drawer here with the key and with the knife. If you ever feel an engine pull you off an exit sign, you'll be passing by the doorway of the last motel before the line. Back inside the room, the channel flickers on a crooked screen. Some old movie in the background, two lost voices in between. I flip the latch out of a habit, even though I'm not the mark. Old reflex from older evenings when I walk too close to dark. I slide your letter in the Bible page that never sees a crease. Fold the map and take the cash roll, let the TV talk in peace. Drop the key out on the counter, nod once to the tired clerk. He don't ask what brought me through here, knows the night does all the work. There's a line of little towns behind me where I never stay too long. One with grain dust, one with freight tracks, one with half-forgotten song. Every time I thought of turning, I saw trouble at your door. So I kept my wheels in motion, left that thought out on the floor. I keep my circle lonely like the stripe that splits the lane. Let the distance do the mercy that my hands can't quite explain. I'm the last motel before the line, with a lamp that never sleeps. For the men who change their story but still carry what they keep. I can spell your name in ink here, let the letters curve and shine. But the ghosts that ride beside me ain't the kind to cross with mine. If you ever feel a pull you can't quite place along your spine, that's the highway saying thank you from the last motel before the line. Motel bed, leaning on a faded yellow wall. Ice machine humming in a low mechanical draw. Suitcase half open by the door on crooked wheels. Room key on the table next to cold forgotten meals. Little notepad with a logo by the bedside lamp. Your name on the first line, ink starting to cramp. Outside in the lot, just my car under the sign. Neon flickers like it's trying to change its mind. I write you 3 sentences and tear them to shreds. Drop the scraps beside the Bible in the iron frame of the bed. You deserve a quiet house, soft voices in the hall. Not a man who's heard what happens when the wrong hands make a call. I've driven sealed envelopes through back roads after dark, sat across from silent faces, left my name without a mark. Now I move from exit to exit, keep my name off the sheet. Every town another number, every mile another beat. You might think I've disappeared because I never really cared, but ghosts like me don't visit where the innocent are spared. If I cross that unseen border and turn back to your street, I'd be bringing all the shadow, walking close behind my feet. I'm a highway gentleman ghost in a suit you'll never see, rolling past the bright convenience lights where you could have stood with me. I'm the man who leaves at daybreak while the parking lot's still cold. Trade a porch and kitchen laughter for a steering wheel to hold. I'm a highway gentleman ghost, and I haunt my own escape. Every mile I stay in motion keeps you far from my mistakes. Rearview mirror full of nothing but a strip of distant glow. Boots crunching gravel when I stop to let the engine slow. Folded map bleeding from the glove box at my knee. Circle where you live is one term that don't belong to me. Truckers at the counter in a 24-hour stop. Coffee burning in a paper cup, ticking on the clock. I stand by the window with a few worn bills in hand, watching taillights scribble red lines on a trembling strand. If I walk through your doorway with this road dust on my sleeve, you'd smile like the past was something I was free to leave. But the man I used to answer still keep careful, quiet eyes. They would follow any footprint leading back to where you ride. So I talk to you in motel rooms and by these quiet poems. Let the words die in my throat, let the engine take the lumps. I'm a highway gentleman ghost, never written on your door. I keep moving like a rumor that the streets can't hold no more. You can build your days on Sundays where the curtains catch the sun. I'll be out here on the shoulder where the unfinished things run. I'm a highway gentleman ghost, choosing one more sleepless lane played the men's game. Kept my mouth shut, never said a word. But tonight I'm feeling hurt. I've been the one to carry the load, made the calls, walked the darkest road. I did the job, I paid the price, but now I'm paying for my life. And now I see the damage done, the promises broken, the battle's won. But the ghosts don't leave, they're still with me. I'm stuck in a world I can't break free. I've been running from the ghosts of the street, betrayed my own, now I can't sleep. I've done the dirty work, took the fall, but now I'm paying for it all. There was a time we were side by side, but I let him down, I chose to hide. The deal was done, the money came, but it cost me more than I could claim. Now every face, every name I see reminds me of what I used to be. I've been the man who handled the fight, but now I'm lost in the night. And now I see the damage done, the promises broken, the battle's won. But the ghosts don't leave, they're still with me. I'm stuck in a world I can't break free. I've been running from the ghosts of the street, betrayed my own, now I can't sleep. I've done the dirty work, took the fall, but now I'm paying for it all. I hear the whispers, they're closing in. Can't escape the life I'm in. The past is a shadow, it won't let go. I'm running, but I don't know where to go. I've been running from the ghosts of the street, betrayed my own, now I can't sleep. I've done the dirty work, took the fall, but now I'm paying for it all. Running from the ghosts, but they follow me. I've made my bed, and now I see.
Desk up on a ledger, ink still shining trees. Silent man in the back room, quietly warning a younger man about the cost of seeking power. With gentleman gangster vibes and a sense of controlled menace, sleep. You say you wanna change, say you're built to believe. I pull a spare chair from the wall, motion, quiet, have a seat. Thinking how to tell you that this room sets how your heart will beat. Started in the hallway with a tray and borrowed shoes, carrying glasses to the back, hearing names you never use. Watched the men who filled his office, how they listened more than spoke. How not could build a kingdom, how a line of ink could choke. They taught me when to turn the key, when to lock and when to burn, how to read a man in silence and not give a stare return. Now my pen is what they fear here, more than anything they bring. You think power is a weapon, I know power's what I ring. Once you cross, there's a little threshold, there's no walking back out clean. Every number on this paper lives inside you like a scene. I'm the silent man in the back room when the talking's all been done. I decide what's really settled, who still owes and who can run. I'm the hand that does accounting when the bright lights all go dim. You can walk in like a lion, but you kneel when it's to him. If you think you want this table, think of everything you'll lose with the silent man in the back room. Every choice is what I choose. Chessboard by the window, game abandoned mid-attack. Black knight waiting on the edge, white king corner can't step back. I slide the top drawer halfway, let you see the neat red lines, names and dates and little markers, where the paper crosses spines. You reach out but never touch it, feel the weight in what it holds, see your face in empty margins, where the ink is running cold. I say you can sign and join us, wear the suit and wear the steel, but this room will sign you back, kid, in a language you can't feel. Some men like the front bar laughter, like the sound of raisin toast. Some men live to stand in doorways, playing loud and talking hoarse. Me, I move in quiet circles, where the numbers never lie. If I write your name in here once, it'll walk with you for life. I'm the silent man in the back room, where your promises turn dead, where the handshakes you remember turn to terms you can't forget. I'm the hand that does accounting when your bravest mask comes loose. You can step in like a legend, you lead with what I choose. If you wanna feel like someone, take one long last look around the silent man in the back room. You're the echo, I'm the sound.
The city's breath is heavy, but I'm not afraid. I've walked these streets too long, never been swayed. Tonight I'm packing my bags, I'm taking my leave. But there's a whisper in the shadows, pulling me back to deceive. I'm standing at the station, but the train's not here. The city's holding tight, it's always near. I know I can run, but will I ever be free? The city's a ghost, and it's following. I'm chasing the ghost, but it never lets go. I'm running away, but it's all I know. You can leave the city, but the city's in you. Chasing the ghost, there's no way through. Seen the shadows and the deals in the night. I've danced with the devil, I've stayed out of sight. But now the time has come, I'm moving on my own. I'm leaving it all, but the city's not unknown. The train's coming, but it's a dream I can't hold. The city's pulling me back, it's a story untold. I know I should go, but my hands are tied. The city's grip's a chain, it won't let me slide. I'm chasing the ghost, but it never lets go. I'm running away, but it's all I know. You can leave the city, but the city's in you. Chasing the ghost, there's no way through. Rain's falling soft, the train's coming near, but I know the truth, it's crystal clear. I've been here before, I've tried to leave it all, but the city's a ghost, and it answers the call. I'm chasing the ghost, but it never lets go. I'm running away,
is all I know. You can leave the city, but the city's in you. Chasing a ghost, there's no way through. Room 7 by the ice machine, buzzing through the wall. Thin curtains breathing every time the truck's lights crawl. Past the cup of cooling coffee, sweating on the deck. Map folded it on the table, highway inked in red mess. Motel Bible open to a page I never read. Motel key still on the ring, metal numbers by the bed. TV with no sound, just faces, mouth and someone's lines. I'm writing you a letter that I'll leave between the blinds. You in that small kitchen with a window to the yard. Steam above the kettle, saying you don't have to be so hard. I come back smelling of the road and some half-finished deal. You touch the bruises on my ribs like there's something you could heal. The last job felt like gravel grinding underneath my wheels. Watching more than he reveals. Headlights in the mirror look like questions I can't dodge. So I drove past the exit where they like to watch the lodge. I'm no hero in this story, I won't ever save the world. All I've got's one honest line to leave you safe, my only girl. Just let this story go. I'm a shadow on a highway sign, disappearing from your line. I'm the last exit before the sun. That's the truest thing I know. Drags on this paper like a tire that's lost its tread. Suit jacket on the hanger, duffel bag at foot of bed. Your photograph is folded, corners softened by my thumb. You
You're smiling like you saw the man I might have someday become. I could turn the wheel at dawn, park outside your quiet street, let my past catch up and die like boots on sleeping feet. But there's men who walk in daylight and there's men who walk alone. I was built to keep on driving, not to bring this to your home. Every young man wants a crown, engine roar and neon wire, thinks the world will bow its head just because his blood runs fire. But the ones who last the longest leave before they're really seen, trade their name for empty miles in a tank that's halfway clean. I'm the last exit before the sun, where the hard ones cut and run. If you miss me, don't you come, don't let memory pull you slow. I'm a shadow on your kitchen wall, just a number you won't call. I'm the last exit before the sun fading in that early glow. I'm the last exit before the sun, just a taillight running low.
Vacancy sign buzzing through these thin motel room shades. Vending machine in the hallway spits its coins like tire grenades. Motel key on the table with a map and folded cash. Revolvers faint long shadow on a Bible in the ash. Cheap fan rattle in the ceiling keeps the highway humming time. There's a postcard on the nightstand from a clean and distant life of mine. I write your name at the top line on this motel notepad page, but the pen hangs in the middle like it's stuck between the roads I've made. You said either lose the leather or I'm losing you for good. I kept driving, kept on hauling what I never should have stood. Backroom doors and quiet back seats, gravel lots behind the light. Gas pumps, sighing engines, island trading favors in the nights. I learned every silent handshake, every number in my head, but I never learned the language for the words I should have said. Now this room is full of echoes of the promises I broke. Every mile that made me harder pulled me farther from your smoke. This highway only runs one way from where a man like me has been. Every exit sign behind me feels like one more little sin. At the last exit motel, they don't ask about your name. Pay in cash, keep your story, let the neon take the blame. I'm the ghost behind the curtain with the keys and full tank ready.
shield you from my hell. So I'm leaving what we were here at the last exit motel. Suitcase leaning by the dresser with your picture tucked inside. Your handwriting on the corner, call me when you're done with pride. I fold this letter like a secret, slide it deep into my coat. Leave the motel key on scripture, one more silent unpaid note. Boots on cracked and faded carpet, hallway lights blink warm then pale. Ice machine breathes in the corner like it's tracking my old trail. Out the door the lot is empty, but my car in yellow lines. Fuel pump ticking as it fills up on the pieces that were mine. Some men die behind a desk light, some burn up in someone's war. Men like me just fade in motion, mile by mile from door to door. If I stay, they'll drag you with me. If I run, you stay alive. So I'll carry all the darkness. You can keep the morning dry. At the last exit motel, I won't write your number down. I'll just memorize your laughter, trade it for this lonesome crown. I'm the shadow at the window, just a tail light when I'm gone. Every turn I take from here on keeps your daylight moving on. If you ever see that sign glow on some distant highway shed, know I left your name in silence at the last exit motel. slow train. Platform empty but for no freight. Paper ticket folded in my right hand grip. Strange printed letters on a half-true script. Metal door sighs when the handle turns. Overhead speakers let the last call burn. I don't look back at the dark behind.
Just climb those narrow steps and leave that weight on the line. This city raised me with a crooked hand, taught me where to stand and where not to stand. I learned which doors needed softer keys, which quieted rooms only open for me. I walked its grid like a second skin, paid for my silence with the noise within. But every block keeps score in its own way. You can't take more than you're willing to pay. So I bought a ticket under somebody's name, changed the spelling but the blood runs the same. My own reflection in the window glow knows what I carried and what I still owe. Another name on the ticket, same code in my veins, rolling out through the dark while that city remains. You can trade out your wallet, change the cut of your suit, but the face in the glass still calls you the truth. So I ride past the edges where the lights grow thin. Another name on the ticket, but I'm carrying him. Carriage lamp flickers in the narrow hall, small duffel leaning by the metal wall. Conductor's punch leaves a round torn mark on the corner of a life running out of dark. Seat by the window with my back to the door, boots on the rail, back pressed to the floor. Fields drift by like a black slow sea. Every mile I lay between that town and me. I've done work where the clocks never showed, where the only witness was an empty road. This time the job is my own escape, cutting loose clean from a familiar shape. If I don't leave now, I'll turn to stone, just another scratched name on a cold gray stone. Another name on the ticket, same code in my veins. Let the steel keep talking while the distance gains. I can lose every alias, every low-lit room, but I won't lose the line that kept me walking through. So I ride past the borders till the sky grows thin. Another name on the ticket, but I'm carrying him.
I've walked these streets, been in the game too long. The city's pulse was my heartbeat, but something's wrong. I made my choices, lived in the dark. Now I'm walking away, leaving a cold, empty mark. The city behind me, but the shadow's still near. I've been running so long, but the end is clear. One last chance to break from the chain. But the weight of the past calls me back again. Exit light, but the shadows still follow. The city's grip is cold, but I've got to go. Exit light, but the shadows still follow. I'm leaving it all, but the price is hollow. I walk through the dark, now I can't look back. The road's ahead, but the shadows still track. My bag's packed tight, my hands on the wheel. I'm leaving it all, but I still feel the city behind me, but it's still in my head. I'm walking away, but I'm still filled with dread. I try to run, try to leave the fight, but the city's in my bones. Can't escape the night. Exit light, but the shadows still follow. I'm leaving it all, but the price is hollow. I walk through the dark, now I can't look back. The road's ahead, but the shadows still track. But the shadows still track. Top floor, heavy door, keypad by the frame. Frosted glass and hallway cameras know your face but not your name. Leather chair, ticking clock, tower view of this whole town. Chessboard on the table where I move pieces up and down. There's a ledger on the desktop, every favor, every debt. Folder with your
picture in a drawer you never get to check. I see you in that doorway, new suit, eager eyes. You think the power lives downstairs where the concrete never dries. To ride the back seats, windows cracked to hear the street. Now I sign off on decisions with a fountain pen and steady beat. I've closed files on old brothers, brought some numbers back from red, kept a few from disappearing, let some vanish instead. You want your cut, your corner, you want heads to turn your way. You don't see the calls at midnight when the walls feel thin as clay. Every handshake in this office hides a blade beneath the cloth. Every quiet yes I give you has a price that someone pays off. You see suits and polished wood, think all the noise stops here, but everything they shout below still ends up in my ear. In the quiet room upstairs, I'm the shadow in the chair. I keep the numbers and the names, decide who breathes the air. You wanna walk like a boss, stand where everybody stares. You better learn to hold your tongue in the quiet room upstairs. I lock the door behind you, pull the blinds across the globe. Two clear glasses on the desk as I slide a folder slow. There's a revolver in the safe, but I don't reach for that tonight. I just tap the man you crossed once with my finger in the light. This is what it really costs you when you move before you think, when you chase every disrespect right to the edge of the brink. You shift your weight in silence, fix your tie and clear your throat. You start to feel the difference between a threat and a vote. One day you might be sitting where this ticking clock now sings, watching younger men come climbing, wanting keys to all these things. You'll feel ledgers getting heavier every time a page gets turned, and you'll hear your own voice warning with the lessons that you learned. In the quiet room upstairs, I'm the shadow in the chair. I keep the numbers and the names, decide who breathes the air. You wanna walk like a boss, stand where everybody stares. You better learn to love the silence in the quiet room upstairs. In the quiet room upstairs, lights are low and phone lines bare. If you make it to this floor, you leave pieces of you there. You wanna live like a legend, like the man behind the glare. You better make your peace with ghosts in the quiet room upstairs.
Motel lamp buzzing over thin white wall. Motel key on the table, number stamped and nothing more. Suitcase by the door with a shirt and a pair of boots. My jacket on the chair still smells like long nights and old roots. There's a notepad by the phone, page turned, pen laid straight. I start to write your name once, then just stare and hesitate. I could tell you where I'm headed, I could say I'll call you soon. But men like me don't leave maps, we just slip out of the room. I walk down that narrow hallway, vending machine humming glow. Ice bucket on a trolley, faded carpet wearing low. Step outside to the parking lot, feel the gravel under feet. My car waits by the far fence line like a shadow off the street. I ride to the all-night diner, chrome and glass and empty chairs. Coffee in a chip white cup, quiet records, thin night air. Your voice lives in a payphone, I've been training not to die. I fold a napkin in my fingers like a letter on a pile. You wanted doors with deadbolts, curtains thick against the night. I was born for open highways, dashboard gauges burning light. On a silent exit lane, I'm the man who doesn't turn. I keep my name off every story, leave my weight in what you've learned. You can love me in your memory, not the way I move and stay. On a silent exit lane, I let the taillights fade away. Gas station on the outskirts, single pump and humming sign. Attendant nods and checks the meter while I watch the dotted line. On the hood a folded jacket, on the seat a worn out file. Every page a quiet reason why I can't stay one more mile. I see your face in the rear view, laid across those distant lights. All the promises I almost spoke, riding shotgun through my nights. I grip the wheel a little harder, keep my eyes on what's ahead. Talk to you inside my chest instead of pages